Cubism is a collection that we have in the September release for Banyan Batiks, and it delivers, or is going to be in stores in May. So this is a sneak peek, so you see what's coming, see what is going to be in your local quilt shop. Cubism, the concept of it, I'm going to give you a little bit of inspiration. I wanted something that was like a stained glass. We're seeing a lot of contemporary quilts right now that are working with either the attic windows or the cathedral windows or different kinds of techniques, even with one layer of fabric and stitched down almost like a French seam. So it kind of glows, and batiks are fantastic for that. Especially this particular print it's a unique batik. The main print in Cubism, this one here, just has a kind of a glow because of the color application and the saturation of color that goes on there against the flat black. And when piecing, or in my head, when I was looking at it going, okay, what kind of quilts would I do with this? How do I see them in quilts? I put it with my Caton. Caton is an essential by Banyan Batiks. And this one is flat in the background, and it actually has little blue pieces of rice. Now, Caton in Indonesia is a celebratory rice. And you can see the little rice motif in there. But anyway, that's what I saw it with. I also saw it with our broken glass essential, and you can see these here work fantastically well. Here's some of the purples right here. They work wonderfully with this Cubism collection because it's got that play on light. You've got to have the white with it. And generally, you don't see a lot of the batiks that go to white because then they think, oh, that's application that's missing color. They miss the color there. And no, that's not. What I've tried to do is make sure that we went to white. Like in this one right here, the motif, you can see the white. So it just kind of pops. And that gives you your light with a geometric against something that's floral with a flat. So you're playing with more contemporary or modern type batik, and then with a more traditional batik. Another design in here that I really like is this one here, and it's a large scale. But what I like about it is it adds a lot of movement with it. And I put it in the high contrast one, actually, of the orange and white. I'm putting it in this Cathedral Windows projects I'm trying. Usually with the collections, what I'll try and do is a project. I'll try something out. I'll reach out to a project designer and say, hey, can I try your project with my fabrics? I see it as working. This one is by Jennifer from Shabby Fabrics. She's got a wonderful YouTube out on how to do cathedral windows, and I'm following along, and it's a blast. So you can see the orange and white, it works fantastic in smaller cuts as well. That's something sometimes we get nervous about, especially with a larger scale. And I've taken my main print and used it as a background. Normally in a quilt, you would use your main print as a focus, like in here, but I've chosen to put it in the background because it's Cubism, it's cut up shapes, and that's what I was trying to do, cut up shapes in this collection. I think it works really, really well. So there's 3 different colorways. Of course, I always like to mix them up and put them all together. But my favorite colorway is this one here because I love the orange and yellow always together, and then with a pop of green. It's kind of like in nature you always see that. But think dream catchers, think, you know, that yarn art kind of thing, think cathedral windows or stained glass windows, and you have the total collection of Cubism.